Okay, guys, you guys know I don't like to talk about politics because what's the fucking point? It's all a stage, right? But let's start off with I've never been wrong. Okay? I get attacked daily for my opinion. And whether it's tomorrow, whether it's tonight, whether it's 5 years from now, you will see that I'm right. I have not only two eyeballs, I've got a third eyeball. Okay, I've got discernment, I've got experience, and though I've never been a mortician, okay, I was pre-med, I have experienced plenty of deaths, and I know that they look like mannequins, I know that they look like wax. I learned that when I was 13, when my best friend died, and I was like, oh, so dead people look like mannequins, they don't look real, there's nothing in there. Still, they still have some color that's not just as yellow as my shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, unless he had jaundice, which he didn't. And if somebody dies that tragically, he's going to have swelling and he's going to have bruising in his hands. It's normal. Okay. You're going to tell me this man got brutally murdered in cold blood. And less than 24 hours later, he is in his suit, in the casket, and she's crying over his hands that look like a 12-year-old little mannequin hands. Okay. And less than 24 hours later, she's doing press conferences. You're going to tell me this woman lost her husband unexpectedly and tragically. The girls lost their dad. And this is what she's doing press conferences. And somebody said she came out with merch. You guys, I have lost already within like the first few hours, like 300 followers. I expect to lose plenty more. And thank you. Let the trash see itself out, because I don't like to like pick sides, whether Republican or Democrat, because it's the same bird, baby. It's the same bird. But you care, right? You care. You want to see yourself out. See yourself out, baby. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you. Listen, I don't support guns. I don't support somebody being murdered. But he did. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like your actions have consequences. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. I'm not saying that he deserved it, but Christians love to be martyrs. Christians love to sacrifice themselves for the Lord, you know? And so he did that. He sacrificed himself with his racist views, his bigot views, or, the fact that he thinks rape is okay, clearly, because, you can, it's murky. It's murky because they, what did he say? Whatever, they took the consent away and they were drunk. So, it's murky water. A lot of these Christians, as long as you're hating and abusing and killing in the name of God, it's all okay. Let's not forget that I came from Christianity, y'all. I grew up in that, and it's just very interesting to see the same people that were upset when Obama won, told me that I shouldn't be so excited and celebrate about it, or the same people mourning this guy's loss. Fíjate. It's giving racist, because since Obama won, y'all were mad when a black man was president, just because he was black, not because of anything else. And of course, then the theory started, right? And I remember being told that I don't need to be throwing it in anybody's faces, that I shouldn't be celebrating because God first. I don't know. They'll throw God in there somewhere. I am not going to sit here and feel bad for somebody who spewed hate and who spewed all this propaganda and who's like, his stance was the Bible. Bitch. Like, you can't talk to ignorant people. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get through them. This man chose to go against like a bunch of college students. That's what he was doing. Going around tour and talking to a bunch of college students who are clearly not Republican, not Christian, not conservative. And his stance was like everything that I've seen is mostly like the Bible is like his thing. Like, you can't fight with somebody whose defense is the Bible because they're dum-dums. I used to be one of them, okay? When you only study the Bible and Christianity and you don't like really go into the root of where religion started, where all this bullshit started, you're going to stay a dum-dum, okay? Do I believe the man's dead? I don't know. I don't care. Whether he's alive or dead, I give zero fucks, to be quite honest with you. But I love when I rile people up and when I ruffle your feathers and then people see themselves out, because I talk about conspiracy theories. People think that I side with them with that shit too. Bitch, I'm a Puerto Rican woman. Huh? why would I side with the racist? Why would I side with the bigot? Oh, and I also like girls. So why would I side with the racist, with the bigot, with somebody who like wants to just pew 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 a man and a man and a man add that and a man. Okay. So people will find my content and it's conspiracies like lizard people, and they're like, oh my god, yes, another Trumpy, or I don't know, whatever the fuck they think in their head. And I'm like, no. I don't care about either side, because I talk shit about Trump, I talk shit about Biden, I talk shit about all of them. They're all the fucking same. It's all a fucking complot. It's all lies. It's all a show. So I don't care either way. All I said, the point of that video was that the same people that are mourning this man's loss are the same people who were, not a single peep did I hear out of you with ICE, with Gaza, with, the school shooting, with a million other things. That was the point of the video. That was the point. I said, well, and then obviously I said, I hope you guys don't fall for this because this isn't real. Not that he's not dead. I don't know if he's dead or not. I wasn't there to witness it. Just that picture is not real. That picture was not real. But damn, y'all got your tails. And it's the people arguing are the ones who are the dum-dums, who are the NPCs, who are sent here to keep you dumb. Let them stay dumb. They want to stay dumb. They don't want to be helped. You cannot save the people who don't want to be saved, baby. I don't know, Charlie Kirk story, people are like, do your research. Why would I do my... This man never showed up on my algorithm because I don't think that stupidly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a dum-dum. So this man was not on my radar. Then he got on there because propaganda, 9/11 propaganda. So he shows up on my feed, and then I start seeing who this man was. Now, people are sending me other stuff. He wasn't racist because he said that we all have the same DNA. Okay, good. I'm glad he knows we all have the same DNA, because I'd be very worried if he didn't. But you guys saw the clip where he calls black people blacks. If you're calling black people blacks, and he's not old, he didn't grow up during segregation. The fuck are you talking about calling people blacks? Surprised he didn't call them something else, but I'm sure behind closed doors he does. I don't need to say, oh, it was taken out of context. You guys want to stay dumb. You want to stay dumb. So please see yourself out. I'm okay with it. I don't care if I lose all my followers. I've lost my accounts before. I've lost more followers before. I constantly lose people because people only want to be with like-minded people. I'm okay with you being on my platform if you want to be here, as long as you don't attack me personally for my, difference in opinion. Although I kind of am attacking y'all personally now. Well, that's because y'all came first. That's because y'all came at me first. You know what I'm saying? All I said was, guys, use your discernment. Like, this isn't real. This picture is not real. And I haven't read the comments because I started reading them at first, and then they just kept swarming in. I'm like, oh dear God. Imagine I spend my day reading all of those comments. What a waste of my freaking time. Absolutely not. I love it. I love everybody argue with yourselves in the comments, y'all. As you can see, that pregnant belly is the same color as his hands. Those cadavers in the picture that I showed you, those were for CSI, the show. Those were for CSI, okay? Those cadavers are more real than that picture. The belly, you can see, is like the color of this. That's what his hands look like. We really can't we can't believe everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everything comes out in the end. And so it's crazy to me how many people still want to defend what they see in the media. You guys still haven't learned? COVID, 9/11, every other conspiracy in between. You still haven't learned. Why? Because in the name of God, he was just preaching the word of God. Shut up! The word of God has been around for fucking longer than you've been alive. Nobody needs to hear it anymore. Shut up with your fucking propaganda bullshit about the fucking Bible and about what God would want. You don't know God. You don't know God because you're spewing hate. You're saying black people this, black people that, women remove consent, so this and that. Shut up. Y'all are insane to believe that this man was a representation of God in any way, shape, or form. It's actually asinine. It's actually insanity. It's actually insanity is what. But what do you expect? That's the white American Christian, average Joe for you. Pew pews. Racism. God. Oh, in the name of God. You will have to answer to God one day, and so will you. My God. We're cool. But my God is not cool with you because what are you talking about? Like, just like the movie said last night, every human being knows right from wrong. Or so you would think. But they will use the Bible, they will use religion, they will use race, they will use culture, they will use whatever they can to make themselves better than the next person. They will do things that are morally wrong, but in the eyes of God, it's okay. It's the fuck are you guys talking about? I gotta stop. No, seriously, because you guys gave me a headache this morning. The dum-dums out there started attacking and I was like, oh my God. I'm glitching out. I didn't know there were so many dum-dums out there. There are. But that's okay. I'm glad they're exiting my reality because I'm sorry to have fooled you guys. But even though I did grow up in America and I am white passing, I am in fact not a racist. I am in fact not Christian, even though I grew up Christian up until... When would I say I stopped practicing? I mean, I stopped going to church in 2020 when everything shut down, but I stopped practicing religion in 2022. In 2022, when I went through my plant medicine stuff, and really, I started questioning everything even more in 2021 when I started researching the Bible and the history of Christianity and everything. And then, by 2022, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely done with that. And on top of that, do you think I want to be associated with the Christians of today's world? I know I probably got some Christians in here. You're all gonna say, not all Christians, okay? Not all men, okay? Not all black people, okay? Not all white people, okay? Not all that. Shut up. Shut up. You're annoying. I understand this is your journey. This is your path. This is what you chose for this time. I get it. But enjoy this journey and shut the fuck up if you don't like what I have to say, because I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I have lost my following. I have been attacked. I have been bullied. I have started from the bottom. It's not going to affect me. I'm going to still be me. I'm going to still run my mouth about what I believe is right and wrong and real or fake. And y'all will see it in the end that I'm right.